بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. We already finished Surah Yusuf when we started Surah Al-Ra'd. We cannot definitely reflect on every single ayah, but there are plenty of lessons in every ayah actually in the Quran. And Surah Yusuf, towards the end of it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned حتى إذا استيأس الرسل, until the prophets feel that they had enough and they are despaired, the victory will come. So there are similar verses in the Quran in the same direction, talking about the same issue, i.e. you will be tested to the limit until you feel enough. That's it, I can't bear it anymore. It's just few seconds between the winner and the loser. So the one who tolerates more, he will win. The one who gives up, he will lose. So it's between you and your nafs sometimes. It's between you and the shaitan. It's between you and the temptations. It's between you and dunya and so on. So the one who gives up fast loses. And the one who holds his nerves and tolerate, he will win, inshallah. أتاهم نصرنا. So the victory will come. But after you are tested to the very limit. You have these tests like cardio, they test your heart and see how it functions, and as well in the PEEP test in the school, you run until you cough blood. This is test to the limit to see how much you can tolerate. And then you can discover your qualities, and you can discover the weakness, you can discover the strengths, and so on. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying even the prophets, they are at the end of the day humans. So they have limits and they will be tested to the limit. There is not only you who will be tested. So don't feel that you are alone in this. No. And in the hadith, Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he mentioned يُبْتَلَى الْمَرْءُ عَلَى حَسَبِ دِينِهِ. So the person will be tested according to the level of his deen. So if he was strong in his deen, his test will be strong. If he was a bit shaky, his test won't be that very strong. So لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah will not overburden a soul beyond what it can tolerate or carry. So everyone has his own test. So you can carry 100, Allah will give you 100. You can carry 50, Allah will give you 50. You can carry 20, Allah will give you 20. But you can't carry 10, He won't give you 100. Be sure. So even prophets and messengers, they will be tested, and they have been tested already. Alayhim salatu wassalam. And they are the role model for all of us. So we are tested to the limits. So be careful when we come across a test, then it can be stretching our limits sometimes and going through some difficulties. So we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to enable us to reflect upon these tests and to practice patience. And the last thing which I will finish with, in Surah Al-Ra'd, we came across two verses in the opening. One verse finished with لَعَلَّهُمْ يَعْقِلُونَ and the other يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. So Allah in these two verses talking about the importance of using our intellect, using our reflections, not just to follow the trend or follow the culture or follow the tradition. No, we have to use our intellect. We have to think deeper rather than just go to the surface and follow whatever the head culture. We can't do that. So Allah Azza wa Jal is encouraging us to think. And this as well can be in any test. We need to think, what's the message behind this? What's the message behind the lockdown? What's the message behind the coronavirus? And how can we reflect upon this and get, inshallah, the best out of it? Amen.